Less than 24 hours after saying "time to bring him home," Trump orders 1,800 U.S. troops to Saudi Arabia. Remember when Donald Trump tweeted that he was trying to end the endless wars? That was yesterday.
Here's a summary of the article.
Less than a day after President Donald Trump bragged to supporters at a campaign-style rally in Minnesota Thursday that he was working hard to bring U.S. soldiers home from foreign wars, the Pentagon announced Friday that 1,800 troops and advanced weapons systems have been ordered to Saudi Arabia, a move critics decried as both hypocritical and deeply dangerous. The announcement came 24 hours after the president tweeted that he was trying to end the endless wars and told the crowd at his Minnesota rally that he was resisting elements of his administration insistent on keeping the U.S. military in the Middle East. The deployment is the latest increase to a total 14,000 U.S. soldiers newly arrived in the Middle East this year as Trump moves closer to war with Iran. Trump's move to increase the number of U.S. troops on the ground in Saudi Arabia struck a number of observers as another example of the president's incoherence and hypocrisy, especially in context of the president's decision on Monday to pull U.S. forces in northern Syria back to allow Turkey to invade and attack the Kurds in the region. Remember when Donald Trump tweeted that he was trying to end the endless wars? That was yesterday. The combination of stationing USA troops in Saudi Arabia and greenlighting Turkey's invasion of Syria could be explosive, Heer said. Fun fact, the presence of U.S. military personnel in Saudi Arabia prompted Osama bin Laden's 1996 declaration of war, said Ackerman.
This post received a score of 73,090, with an upvote ratio of 86%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I must have missed the part in the history books where Saudi Arabia was there in Normandy helping us during WW2. Ya know, unlike the Kurds we just screwed over.
No man, you don't remember the Saudi Marines that overran German positions in Omaha Beach. Omaha? I didn't even know the Germans invaded Nebraska.
Invade is a strong word, but the Amish are of German descent and there are few in Nebraska. Saudi Marines didn't do a very good job getting them out.
I thought they were Dutch. You learn something new every day.
The confusion comes from the word Deutsch.
Just like Pennsylvania Dutch, which has nothing to do with the Netherlands. It's based on a German Palatine dialect.
Totally different situation. Saudi Arabia has money.
The Saudis, our staunch allies in WW2.
They helped in Normandy, everyone knows it.
They helped us during 9/11.
Wouldn't have been the same without them.
It's the Trump strategy, say and do every contradicting thing you possibly can so your supporters can pick and choose whatever they need to justify their support of you, rather than admit they got conned by someone who was a known conman for 40 fucking years.
Rather than admit they got conned by someone who was a known conman for 40 fucking years. NYC residents during the election. Hey guys, just a heads up, this dude spent a few decades conning our lower, middle-class residents. He even bragged about doing it in his book. Looks like that's what he's trying to do to you, so we figured we'd Trump voters, SHUTUPU coastal elitist. You're just trying to tear down a blue-collar billionaire. WHO actually cares about U.S. Trump voters get conned. Trump voters, well, Hillary would have done it worse.
Trump betrays our allies, extorts foreign leaders to stage fake info for his campaign, then tries to cover up everything by hiding transcripts on special servers reserved for national security, while his buddies say, "Oh, we're not crimming. By the way, only talk about our crimming on the phone, no texts." Meanwhile his supporters, but her emails.
And that's just in the last couple of weeks.
This shit is just exhausting. And I'm sure that's by design. I don't know how Trump has the energy for it all. He's an out-of-shape old man. I saw a couple minutes of his rally an hour or two ago, and he did look kind of exhausted, so maybe it actually is starting to catch up with him.
Drugs. We mere mortals will never comprehend his unmatched wisdom. We can't comprehend this immaculate genius and his all-knowing wisdom. How can we come close to understanding these geopolitical moves? Bravo, Mr. President, we are the envy of the world.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.